All right, so I'm going to show you how you can find your first investment property and figure out if the numbers make sense or if they don't. So I went on LoopNet and I'm into multifamily real estate. So I searched multifamily real estate. I don't live here, but I know here's some areas. This is actually Long Island. I sorted this. I clicked the sort button. I sorted by cap rate, only because not every listing shows the cap rate, which means you gotta not the cap rate, just figures in general, like expenses, things like that, rent. So I just sorted it by cap rate because usually if they post the cap rate, they post some other information. And for the purpose of this video, it's easier that way. Otherwise, you got to contact the broker, ask them, questions about the property, the expenses, the taxes, the rent roll, things like that. So basically, I sorted it just for the purpose of today. I'll click on this one. Now, this is a 6 unit, which means you can need a commercial loan. So realistically, I try to stay 3 to 4 units. 4 units is the highest you can get without getting a commercial loan. Once it's 5 units, they consider it a commercial property. So I try to stay there. So cap rate, they say 6.2. The NOI, net operating income, is basically all the rents minus all the expenses, including taxes. So basically, if you had no mortgage, you pay 650, you'd get 39,000 a year back. Um, it's not a great return, but it's approximately 6.2%, and the property goes up in value, say 1 to 2% a year. So listen, it's safer than being in the stock market. This isn't the best property, but I want to show you how you can do the numbers so you can find something that works for you. So say basically it's 650, and let me see this. So you take it's 650, and you're gonna have to put 25% down. So 162,500 down. So this is just some mortgage calculator. Don't take these numbers for anything, but it's just to give you you know, a basic. So the loan amount would actually be now interest rates have jumped with what's going on with Greece and China and whatnot. So just say the interest rate is 4.75, 30-year, because we're just calculating the mortgage. You gotta remember the taxes were already taken into account when you got the net operating income number. So just do it without. You'd calculate your monthly payment would be approximately $2,543. So then you go on your calculator and you do 2,543 times it by 12. So $30,516 is what your mortgage payment would be for the year. And you basically deduct that off the NOI. So just say it's 30,500. So basically, what happens is you buy this place, saying that nothing goes wrong. You pay the normal expenses. Um, with the mortgage, you're going to end up with $8,500 of free cash every year. Plus, the renters are paying your mortgage, and the property is appreciating in value, which is a great place to be. But there are better properties out there. I try to shoot for a 7.5 cap or better, which probably, just looking at it real fast, would probably give you about 12,000 to 14,000. um, a year in free cash, maybe like 8% cap rate, 12 to 14,000 in free cash. So basically, you get about $1,000 a month, and on top of that, they're paying your mortgage. Um, they're helping paying the property off, and like anything, you run into expenses through the year, so you definitely don't want to be. You want to be over $10,000 in free cash. Um, like anything, it says 9.3% cap attainable at market rents. So you'd go in here, you would see what people are paying. You go to apartments.com, see what people are paying for rentals in the area, do the comps, and if it really is below market, do the calculation that if you raise the rents on the property, what you could get, and calculated it out, and that's how you can figure out what you can afford. Just remember, your money is about four times. So if you only have 50,000, then you can only buy a place that's 200,000, which is fine in a lot of places in the country. But it just so happens I'm in New York, that there aren't really any places for 200,000. So you're gonna need to find somewhere. In New York, at least, you're gonna need like 150,000. In other places, you can get away with 30,000, 40,000, and you can pick yourself up something. So that is the quickest way that you could find your first investment property. I showed you how to do the numbers. If you have any questions, leave them below the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm posting more stuff. And I wish you the best of luck with your first investment property.